In January, Kole attempted suicide. The 17-year-old had just discovered she was pregnant by a man whose real name she did not know. Her father, Bonnie Omara, built separate huts for each of his 7 children, and so he has no control over what they do at night. Omara is the LC1 chairperson of Dogtanji village in Bala Town Council, Kole district. Bala Town Council has had its fair share of teenage pregnancy, and Omara blames this on peer pressure.
Atini po be atini me worry miel. Atini pe worry like a worry more nga bo. Ginadong amio tetu natini ina hiyashu. Obero minera me anatia kovni enonu bedi town. Te kwanye na mashima nyara ni te wot keri town. Ate chako wot goyo. Miya wubisha goyo bonyara. En nyahoni dong gindo belok gini shim tatunu dong nahango. Hiyashu. Eti ginadong anatia kovni.
He also speaks on the high number of nightclubs in the area.
Ginadong mio tino shawani balle tin kapetia kwan. Tino beru gina me balle ko. Akamar yo. Tin ka inendong yao ko te wona te miel te dung na hiwor. Ko gina shala mono tuni yashu. Tunu na hinungu tuo. Tunu na hita.
Kole district has 6 sub-counties. Between December 2021 and February 2022, 48 cases of teenage pregnancy were registered in 3 sub-counties. Only 20 of these cases were reported to the police. Sergeant Godfrey Odongo, the community liaison officer, puts the blame on careless parents.
These young children are always given their own rooms. Girls sleeps on the other side of the other building, boys on the in the other building. So in most cases, they don't bother to keep on checking on these girls. So they are given very green light to be moving out in the night. Go for discos, go to check on their boyfriends. That is it. They are no longer training. They are no longer keeping. They are no longer in touch with their children.
He says culture is also fueling defilement. Some parents marry off their teenage daughters in the marketplace. They take the dowry cows to the market and pretend to be selling them to prospective clients, yet they are sealing the bride price.
A parent whom I cannot now trace the information reported a defilement case. And then here is a case that was registered. The accused, the perpetrator was arrested. And then later on, the father of the victim goes back and begin calling the police officer. Why don't you change this case to criminal trespass? So that means along the way, money has exchanged hands.
Flavia was also abandoned by the father of her baby.
Nyalero bedo penye enda tibiye yungeshen chamo nyalero penye pe hame ana bedo nwanga duongere kita papa tene no tater ke no pebe ikara do ana nywalo koche pete ye wele chabunor ke ken pete welo ginor ke ken ko matin dangen we hana ti yati duo ko pasho.
Although she was in primary 7 before the second lockdown, Flavia says her sister advised her to take a hairdressing course at Bala Youth Forum.
Mia upata metada hichawa na ipiana tenpo tieno ngataramugwa kupetie.
Connie Angwech, the project officer at Bala Youth Forum, says since 2019 they have rescued about 30 teenagers who had been married off.
Most of these girls are scared of going to police directly. They have a mindset that when you report a case, sometimes you are detained for further inquiries. So they prefer coming to us and report their cases. When they report, we also report to the police.
Connie pulled herself out of her depression and joined Bala Youth Forum, where she learned how to use a sewing machine. Although she wants to go back to school and rejoin primary 6, her father says she's afraid that her peers will laugh at her.
Town ni kanwa to da do kono. Petigi na ber da do ana nungwe yanyim. Eta kara bet kwa ta nywala tina ni dima yanyim udang. Abinwongo ginora be.
Most of our families at village level, they are actually not well informed. They are not sensitized of the effects, the negative effects of child marriage and teenage pregnancies.
Teenage pregnancy and teenage marriage are becoming normalized in this region. This is because there is a thin line between defilement, procurement of defilement, and a culture that says that a girl has to get married anyway. So why not get married when she is young? Gillian Nantume, NTV in Kole district.